More Wishables, what is going on? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I am a Disney plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday, I hope you've all had a great week and have a fun or relaxing weekend ahead of you, whichever you prefer. This is a belated Wishables unboxing because these actually released 2 months ago now. These are the May the 4th Wishables release, so this is the second release we've had this year and they're the only sets we've had since they got discontinued in 2022. I did think that the last set was maybe a set that was delayed and was supposed to come out before they stopped doing them, but now that we've got another, I'm really not sure what's going on, but I'm really excited to do this with you anyway. So if you didn't know that some Wishables released, again they released on Saturday, May the 4th. They were only available in Disney Springs and Hollywood Studios because obviously Galaxy's Edge is in Hollywood Studios. I don't know about where they were in Disneyland. It was probably just Disneyland and Downtown Disney, but these were got for me from Hollywood Studios because they sold out really fast in Disney Springs. So they are the Rise of the Resistance set, and the reason I don't think these were a delayed set is because Rise of the Resistance opened 2 years before we stopped getting Wishables. So it opened on the 5th of December 2019 at Walt Disney World and the 17th of January 2020 at Disneyland. So unlike Guardians of the Galaxy, which was the last set, and if you didn't see that, it's in the description under latest Wishables, and I will be changing that to this video once it's live, but for this video that will still be the latest one. That ride actually opened in 2022, so I can kind of see that maybe they hadn't got that one approved by the time that they decided to stop Wishables, but this one doesn't make any sense. I imagine they just wanted to do something for May the 4th. I wonder whether every time we get a new ride, whether we will get a Wishables set. I would love a Tiana's Bayou Adventure set, that would be amazing. So if you've forgotten what Wishables are the magic of Disney parks come to life. Let these soft, huggable friends join you on all of your adventures and see what magic you can make. They used to release every month, sometimes they even released 2 sets a month, but sadly when Munchlings came along, these got replaced. I would have loved for them to run alongside each other, even though it is really expensive for me when these release at the same time as the Munchlings, because the last Munchlings unboxing that I did, and again that's in the description as the latest Munchlings unboxing, came out the same month as these, so I was flat out broke. May was a very bad month for me and I'm filming this in June, and I suspect June will be a bad month for me as well because I'm going to see Taylor Swift, so that will take all of my money. So I'm hoping not many plushes release in June, but I think they could have made Wishables parks exclusive still and just had Munchlings be a Disney Store thing, but I imagine they know that people wouldn't have collected everything. But my lovely friend Laura managed to get me 4 bags of these and the completer, so let's show you the completer first. So I used to say this all the time in my Wishables unboxings, but I don't think it should be called the completer when it's basically the first one that you buy, because if you think about it, these are all bought together, but the only one I know I've got is this one, so it should be called the starter, not the completer. But it's not like it's an official name given to it by Disney, I think it's just what the collectors called them. But the completer for this set is BB-8. He's got a little tag saying he's limited release, and he sure was, since he wasn't anywhere to be found in Disney Springs when Laura went, and then she went to Hollywood Studios for me. But he's really lovely. His eye has got the silver star, which is, if you're buying them online, the star in their eyes and the blush on their cheeks, if they are a blushing character, is how you know they're legitimate. But I always get mine from Laura, so I always know they're legitimate. Look how outrageous the tag is. But this is the first one, and let's show you which ones I can get in my bags. So there's 4 plush to collect. Sometimes they have a variant, but I can't see them having a variant in this set, to be honest. So the 4 you can get are Kylo Ren, Rey, Lieutenant Beck, and a First Order Stormtrooper. I'll be honest, I'm not that bothered about a Stormtrooper because I'm pretty sure I've got them from other sets. Kylo Ren would be the one I want the most because I love Kylo Ren. Joe really wants Lieutenant Beck, and it would be nice to get Rey as well. So we've got 4 bags. We can potentially get a full set, but I don't think that's ever happened in the history of me doing Wishables, so I don't think it'll happen. But let's do a little squish around and see if I can guess what I've got. The annoying thing is they all have arms, so it's really hard to differentiate which one it's going to be, because if it was one with no arms and legs, I'd know who I had. I think that's Ray. I feel like there's a lot going on their heads, and Ray is probably the only one that has a lot going on the head. So bag number 1, do I have Ray? No, I've got the one I least wanted. That's a great start. So here's a little stormtrooper. I could feel this part. There's like a 3D bit of his helmet, which is quite nice because for the most part these are screen printed, so they're not very tactile. So his entire body is screen printed until you get to like his sunglasses or visor, I don't know, that has 2 little stars in for each eye, and then there's just a weird 3D part of the helmet. But it is different to my other Wishable stormtroopers, I think. So while it wasn't the one I wanted, I'm not completely upset, but if I've got 4 stormtroopers, I will cry, and you will have to watch me cry. On to bag number 2. I'm not going to say that every bag's Ray, but that one feels a little bit different, and I think I can feel the bun on the top of her head. So bag number 2, do I have Ray? Yes! I knew I'd guess one right if I said I had Ray in every bag. So she has 3 buns down the back of her head, which I should have known because that is how she does her hair, but you can't see that in the photo, so I was just looking for the top bun. But she's got 3 very 3D buns. Her bangs are 3D as well, and there's embroidery on her eyebrows, her eyes and her mouth, but then her entire outfit is screen printed. But so far so good, 2 for 2. I really want Kylo Ren. If I don't get Lieutenant Beck, I'm not that bothered because Joe would steal him anyway. But I just really want Kylo Ren. On to bag number 3. Feels different to the other 2, so I'm gonna just say it's Kylo Ren. I can't see that it would be Lieutenant Beck because I can't feel those dangly bits. But let's see. Bag number 3, what do we have? It's Lieutenant Beck. So Joe will be really happy about this one because he loved Lieutenant Beck in the ride. But there he is. He's got embroidered wrinkles on his massive forehead, and then his eyes are really far apart, which I think is what I could feel, and then he's got stars in his eyes, and his eyebrows are embroidered as well as his eyes, and his nostrils and mouth are as well. So then he's just got a little bit of 3D to the outfit because it actually comes away from the body rather than being printed onto the entire body, but the detail of it is screen printed onto it, so you can feel around on his face but not much else. Oh god, this is so nerve-wracking. So I'm 3 for 3. I've got 1 bag left and I haven't got Kylo Ren, which is the one I wanted the most. Right, final bag. Let's have a feel, see if it feels any different. I think that's another Ray, to be honest. Won't be the end of the world if it is, because I'm sure people would buy Ray on like Vinted and stuff, but I just really wanted Kylo Ren. So bag number 4, final bag. Is it Ray? I'm too scared to actually look in. No, it's not even Ray. It's a storm pooper. No one will want a storm pooper. No. I'm just going to put him back in the bag. I will probably list him on Vinted ASAP because no one really trades in the UK anymore. The people that I used to trade with have stopped collecting, or at least just gone inactive on Instagram. But I don't think there's any point in me trying to trade. I may, however, see if I can get Kylo Ren for a good price on eBay because it would be really nice to have a complete set, and it would be nice to have the one that I most wanted. But apart from not getting the one I most wanted, that wasn't too bad, was it? So I will leave a link down below just in case it's still up there and it hasn't sold. One of you may want the Stormtrooper, but generally whenever I get a spare munchling or anything, they just go straight on there. I don't tend to wait, so always keep checking my Vinted to see if there's any munchlings or anything up. But that wasn't too bad. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know what you think about Wishables randomly making a comeback every few months. It would be nice if it was communicated better. There tends to just be a sneak peek on the Disney Store website in the US maybe a week before, so it's hard to budget for, but I am glad that they are still around because there are some attractions that really deserve a set. I'm looking at you, Journey into Imagination. I want a Figment Wishable. But that is it from me. I hope you have a great weekend and I will see you on Tuesday for another video. Bye friends!